Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Mimi Alexa and I am back with another video. Welcome back. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I post a new video. Okay y'all, so as promised, I'm gonna drop a new story time today, and I'm not gonna ramble. I'm gonna go ahead and get into it, y'all, because I got a client, so I got an hour before she comes, so I'm trying to hurry up and record this video so by the time she leave I can have this up for y'all. So this story time is going to be about Snake and Red. I'm going to call the girl Red because I forgot her name, but when I go back, I'm going to put the name right here. Excuse my voice, y'all. So this is a story time about the time my friend slash co-worker was a pick-me, and I was like, I was kind of side-eyeing her because I'm like, oh, you doing too much, like this you. It was a regular day at work. It was like what was it? It was like a Friday. And like I said, y'all, I had just got to know these girls. Like, I was just getting to know Red and I was getting to know Snake. And y'all, my mama could not stand these girls for the life of me. Like, she could not stand these girls. So it was just like, I used to be like, girl, like, you don't know what you're talking about, da da da. But she couldn't stand these girls. And y'all gonna go on to see in the story times, like, y'all gonna see why. I'm gonna just say, y'all, that mamas be right. Mamas be right, your man be right if he tell you that's not your friend, like, they be right, but we don't want to listen. We all talking and we just like, damn, we don't know what we doing this weekend. So I was just like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but I was like, when y'all find out, let me know so I can make sure that I have a babysitter. So they're like, okay, bet. We get on break and we all end up getting in Snake's car so we could smoke. That was like Bright said his friend having something at his new apartment. So I'm like, okay, we could go there. That was like, it's lucky like a sleepover, so like, what y'all trying to do? And I'm like, I was like, okay, I can do a sleepover. I was like, I don't know, I'm skeptical because like I'm still getting to know y'all, and then we finna go spend the night at somebody else's house. On break, we all agreed to do the sleepover. So y'all, I'm kind of excited because I'm like, I ain't never done nothing like this before. I always was like in a relationship. So I wouldn't do nothing like that. But since I was like mentally leaving from the one that I was in, I was like, yeah, I don't care. I'll talk about the relationship with Justin, y'all. And then if y'all know who Justin is, then I'm gonna link some videos down so y'all can know. We basically all just went home. So the next morning come and I'm telling Justin like, yeah, I'm going to sleep over my friend's house. I was like, can you watch my baby? Can you watch the baby? And he was like, what friend? What friend? So I'm like, a friend, like my friend that I met at work. He was like, you hanging out with them 304s? He was like, you hang out with them 304s? He was like, you don't need to be hanging. Okay, I can hang out with one to hang out with. You don't tell me who to hang out with. So of course he got an attitude, y'all, but he was like, all right, bro, all right. I'm like, okay, thank you. So that morning, I had ended up dropping the baby off, and then I had went to go back to my house and pack my clothes. So I'm packing my bag, y'all. Red hit me up and she like, you want me to come and get you a little early so we can go get a few things? And I'm like, yeah. So I hop in the shower, I do my hair, and I get dressed. By the time I do all that, y'all, Red is at the house. So I just grab my stuff and I just run outside. When I get in the car, she like, okay, you want to go to my friend's house to smoke real quick? And I'm like, okay. Like, you know, I'm not gonna say no. So I was like, okay, which friend? She was like, one of my best friends. She was like, well, she called him her smoke buddy. She didn't say best friend, she said my smoke buddy. So I'm like, yeah, like, why not? We drive to her smoke buddy house, which was hella far from my house. Like, she stayed kind of far from me. So we went there. When we walked in, he already had people there. So it was like this man who he was like kind of older than all of us. And then there was 2 kids and one more person, I can't remember. So I immediately get like uncomfortable because I don't know them, and we're in this boy house. Like I think I had ended up meeting her smoke buddy like probably like one time before that, and he was pretty cool, like by himself. But it was like I didn't know the rest of the people that was there. So I'm really quiet. I'm just like sitting back and I'm quiet. So I'm just listening because like at this point I'm just observing the room. So I see this cute little girl and I see this cute little boy, and her smoke buddy start like lighting a blunt. So I'm like, they just gonna smoke with these kids in the room. So I like I said, I immediately start getting uncomfortable. They probably could tell I'm uncomfortable because they'll be like, "Is she good? Like, you good?" I'm like, "I'm good." Like, that's y'all going to jail. Why did you have this baby in here? These babies in here where y'all smoking? So yeah, I didn't hit the blunts because I was just like, no. And I was texting Red and I was telling her like, yo, we need to go because this ain't it. She ended up telling her smoke buddy like, all right, we're finna get ready to go. We gotta go pick up our other friend. He was like, damn, like y'all just kind of got here. And she was like, yeah, we gotta go pick up our other friend though. I'll just probably see you later. He was like, all right, they hood and all that good stuff. And I'm like, bye y'all. And left, because like that's just not, no. When we get in the car, I'm like, girl, like, do they do that often? Like, she was like, no, I'm not gonna do the day in my life. She was like, that was fucked up. And I'm like, yeah. After that, we had drove to Snake House so we could pick her up. And she hopped in the back with all her bags. She like, hey y'all. She was like, y'all ready? It was like, yeah. Cause like y'all, from what we seen, like Light Bright was showing us pictures of his friends that was gonna be there, and I'm like, oh, like he cute, or they cute. But it was like, was it 3 of them? Oh, yeah, it was like 3 of them, but I can't remember the third one. Yes, I do. Okay, yeah, it was like 3 of them. We're gonna go to Walmart first so we could, you know, get some snacks for the sleepover. So we had ended up driving to Walmart, and y'all, we went crazy. I'm talking about, we had apple, them little y'all know them little small mini pies that be in little containers. We had got a bunch of those. We had got some, this is what I like, them buffalo cheeses. Like y'all, we was just picking up a whole bunch of snacks, a whole bunch of juices, and not for them, this is for us. We ended up going back to Snake House and smoking in her backyard until like it was time, basically, because we wasn't gonna go when it was dark, but like kind of mid-dark. So we were just smoking and talking. And y'all, why was we having the dumbest conversation? Like, I'm gonna tell y'all, because y'all gonna be like, the fuck? Basically, y'all, me and these 2 girls was like bidding, basically, I guess you could say that, bidding on Light Bright, because we like all like Light Bright before we even had became friends. Like, all 3 of us was like looking at Light Bright. Cause not gonna lie, like Light Bright was a cute dude. Like, he was light skinned with some curly little hair. He had like a full beard. Like, he was real cute, and his like demeanor was like, it was something about his demeanor. So we was always trying to basically talk to him. So while we was outside, y'all, we was like, all right. So at this point, whoever get Light Bright first, like that's who just gonna be fucking with him. So we like, all right, like basically, like, is that a challenge? Like, oh my god, we're so burnt. Like, basically, is that a challenge? So it was like, okay, whoever get Light Bright first, like that's gonna be fucking with him, and then that's that. So we like, okay, may the best man win type shit. At this point, it's getting kind of late because we was outside like smoking for a long time. Snake's brother had pulled up, his friend had pulled up, and they just kept going and going and going and going and going and going and going. We got in the car and we headed to Atlanta, like deep in the city. So we get there, y'all, and it's like so confusing. Like, the parking was just ugly out there, like hella ugly. So we looking around. I'm like, okay, where are we finna park at? Cause all this shit saying if you park right here, it's finna get towed. And I was like, yeah, like we're not trying to come outside and ain't got no car. So we ended up parking somewhere, y'all. I forgot where we parked at, but we had to walk. So we called Light Bright and we're like, all right, we're here. He come downstairs to get us. He's like, oh, what's up, y'all? He said, y'all got bags on top of bags. Like, yeah, you said we spend the night. We need to make sure we prepared. Because, y'all, the next morning, who had work? Well, no, next morning, we didn't have work. Only person who had work was Snake. I mean, the only person who had work was Red. Me and Snake didn't have work. So I was like, yeah, go on, how you gonna pull this off? But one thing about her, y'all, that girl used to get up. She don't care if it was 3 a.m. If she had to go to work, she was going, but we didn't have work until like 1 p.m. so it really didn't matter for real. We was like, okay, we got prepared. I'm like, yeah, because I got somewhere to be in the morning time. So he like, okay. We started walking into his friend apartment, and y'all, it was real nice. Like when we walk in there, it was like some luxury little building. We get to the elevator, and he like, all right, so y'all ready to meet my homeboys? We was like, yeah. He was like, all right, cool. He was like, it's just gonna be us. And then he said one of his friends, which I had already met one of his friends before. But I lucky feel like he like kind of irrelevant in the story, so I'll probably call him his homeboy and come up with another name for the dude actual house this was, because he's a big part of the story. So we get to the top and we get to the dude apartment, and the first thing we see when we walk in is him. And so now I'm finna here to get him a name. I'm gonna call the boy London. That's what I'm gonna call him. Okay, so we get into London apartment, and y'all, London was so fun. So I was just like, I'll be honest with you, I ain't really trying to mess with I don't really care if anybody get to like right first, because at this point I'm trying to see what London talk about. So yeah, see, I feel like I switch. I'm like, yeah, I don't care, London. So we get there, he's like, hey, how y'all doing? What's your name? I'm like, hey, I'm Mimi. Snake like, hey, she's Snake. Red like, hey, I'm Red. He was like, all right, nice to meet y'all. He was like, oh, y'all bought party favors? We was like, what? He thought the snacks. No, y'all want the snacks? I was like, damn, so y'all gonna eat all the snacks, so y'all gonna at least share? And I'm like, okay, yeah, we'll share with y'all. We was like, yeah, I guess we could share. So, but we did bring a soda for them. We bought a soda. So we get in there, y'all. Like I said, it was real cute. We put our snacks on top of the counter, and then they told us to go like to this room, and this was London's room. It was real nice. Like for a man, like his house was really nice. Like it was giving like he got a girlfriend. You gotta scope the scenery out because it looked like too good, but some men be like that, so hey. But yeah, so we get in there, y'all. They already rolling up and stuff. And okay, y'all, so this is where like the weird shit started happening, and I started noticing that Red was a pick me, or like even a 304. Is it 304, 305? Same thing. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm just like, okay, so I'm sitting on the edge of the bed, y'all, because like I said, I'm not comfortable yet. So I'm sitting on the edge of the bed. Snake sitting like in front of me on the edge of the bed, and then you got Red sitting in the middle. One thing about Red, like she was one of them girls who was very like outspoken. Like she didn't care what she said whatever came to mind. She was the girls that she go and push up on the dude. Like she don't wait for the dude to push up on her, which kudos to her. I could never do that, but yeah, like she wanted to do, she walk up and be like, what's your number? Like, what's your name? You got a girl? She was that type of girl. So it wasn't like foreign for her to be sitting where she was sitting at after she just met this dude. So we rolling and talking and stuff, and we start smoking, and we just talking about how our day went and stuff like that. So y'all, in the midst of that happening, what's his name? Damn, what's his name? Lightbright comes sit on the right side of Red, because that was the only space left on the bed, and on the other side of her. So Lightbright comes sit on the right side of Red, and then London comes sit on the left side of Lightbright. Come sit on the left side of Red too. He's on the left side of Red. So as time progressed and we like smoking and drinking, Red had started doing a lot, y'all. Like she had started kind of like feeling on London like area. Like if that was a girl, if that was a dude doing that to a girl, like it would be like, it would have been an issue, because why are you doing that? You know what I'm saying? So for her to do that, she's like, okay, that's still weird. That's still weird. So she started feeling out on this man stuff, like, and he was like kind of like looking like he was getting uncomfortable. So I'm like, this girl is doing too much. So at this point, me and Snake started looking at each other like, she need to chill. So as the good friend that I am, I said, well, you need to chill. So y'all know what this girl did after I told her she need to chill? Because not only was she feeling on London area too, She was low-key touching all up on Light Bright. So it's like, okay, you in the middle of these two dudes and you feeling on them, and the shit is weird. So y'all know what this girl did? She looked me dead in my face and said,
"Wait, I'm not even doing nothing. Like, damn, motherfuckers need to leave me alone."
Okay. Their eyes looked at me and said that. So, like, again, me and Snake looked at each other like, okay, like, do what you want. Like, you out here finna get yourself a bad name. Little do I know, y'all, this girl was off the chain. Red was off the chain. She did whatever the hell she wanted to do. She didn't care about nobody laboring her a thought. Like, this was her. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna say shit to her for the rest of the night. Like, you want to be a thought? That's your business. That's none of my business at this point. Whatever. So we're still smoking and talking, y'all. I really can't even remember the conversation. At this point, it's starting to get later and later. Now I think about it, I don't think his friend ever showed up. I think he showed up for like a good minute, and then he had to dip because of something. I don't know. Everybody started going to sleep. So London. Where did London sleep? Oh, London don't want nobody in his damn room. He don't know us. So London went to sleep in his room. I fell asleep on the couch. Like, yeah, I fell asleep on the couch. And then Red and Light Bright had fell asleep at the bottom. So I'm like, I was like, okay, I guess Red maybe had got to Light Bright first. Which, that was kind of crazy because she was really feeling on London. So it was like, maybe they over here trying to do some crazy shit. I don't know. And then Snake had ended up sleeping on this other little couch that was like off to the side. So I fell asleep, and y'all, I wake up and like, okay, at this point it's time to wake up, and I don't see Light Bright and I don't see Red. So I'm like, where the hell they go? But I look over to the left and I see Snake, and Snake just not waking up. She's like, where they at? I don't know. So y'all, I ended up walking to the bathroom, and the bathroom was low-key kind of cracked. So I just stand there because I don't know, like, I low-key, it's kind of cracked. But I hear like noises, y'all, and I'm talking about I hear like slurping noises. So I'm like, the fuck? Nah, no way. Anyway, I just turned back around because I'm like, okay, that can't be them. They gotta be outside or something, because ain't no way you in here slurping this man like a slushy. There's no way. So I walk back to the couch and I'm like, oh my god, I think Light Bright and Red in there doing something. And she like, nah, like, can't be. I'm like, yes, like, I think they're doing so. She was like, wow, that's kind of crazy. So they come out of the bathroom, like, that was them. They come out the bathroom, they're like, oh, good morning, y'all, da da da. We like, good morning. At this point, I didn't want to beat her no more because it was just like, okay, that's not what we meant when we said whoever gets to him first. Like, you out here playing dirty game. You playing dirty. So she ended up getting her stuff and we left. Like, we were lucky just kind of playing music the whole time on the way there. It wasn't awkward, but we were just playing music. Cause it was just like, first off, Ho yelled at me last night. And like, y'all, she did this often where I would always want to cut her off, but I never did it, and I should have, because like, I know her for yelling like that. Like, and I used to always tell her, she'll always be like, oh, and it would always give me some mad to the point where I want to smack the shit out of her. But it's just like, I would just tell her, like, if I ever got into one of my friends, like, I ain't trying to like hit one of my friends, nothing like that. And she'll be like, if I got into a fight with my friend, she's like, if I got into a fight with one of my friends, she'll like, we'll be back cool. And I used to tell her, like, Red, if me and you ever got into a fight, like, if you physically put your hands on me and I had to hit you, I had to physically put my hands on you, I said, we're not gonna be friends anymore. Can you understand, like, why you can't understand that? Like, she'll say this all the time, yeah. I'm like, girl, why would I still want to be friends with a girl who I had to put my hands on and she put her hands on me? Because once I get my hands onto you, you're not gonna want to be my friend anymore. Trust me. So yeah, she would always say stuff like that. So every time she would do that, I would get mad quiet, like mad quiet, because it's like, girl, I'm gonna fuck you up. So yeah, we end up going to the house and we get dropped off, and I'm just like, yeah, that's crazy. So y'all, the day after, I'm gonna skip. The day after that, we had work. Me, Snake, and Ray, we all had work together. Matter of fact, no. Me and Snake had work together. we just talk about the situation, cause like I was like, I don't really care about her doing what she did, like with Light Bright. I said, but I do care about how she talks to me, and I do care about how she was feeling on both of those two dudes. Like that could put you in a certain situation, and you still looking dumb, but you still putting yourself in that situation. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like that, and Snake agreed. So y'all, why Light Bright is at work, and why he's telling everybody that, or at least telling everybody who was on Cap 2, that was like our little work group area thing, telling everybody that, in fact, like I said, Red Hat gave him some slurpy derpy. Like, why would you do that? Like, y'all, we was all still kind of new to each other, so it was just like, that was weird. But yeah, y'all, that is the end of this story time. And y'all, even then, like, she kept lying about it. Like, she kept lying about it. She don't care if Light Bright said she did it. She just kept on lying about it. So it was just like, why are you lying? But y'all know, cause like this girl was off the chain. But anyway, y'all, that is the end of this story time. Y'all go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And y'all follow me on my social media at Mimi Alexa. That's MIMIALEXAA. Follow me on my business page at Mimi Alexa Glam Bar. I do lashes over there. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.